Princess, if I may.
What is it? And please, call me Zelda.
Oh, of course. There seems to be a traveler passed out by the side of the road. They're drifting in and out of consciousness. I'm sorry, Zelda. I can't just leave them here, especially when I don't know if they're okay. Can we take them with us?
Your kind heart will get you into trouble one day. That said, I don't have any objections. I admit I would feel trouble too, leaving someone behind rather so defenseless. Hello? Can you hear us?
Let me see. Maybe I can help. At least their breathing and pulse are normal. Their temperature is quite cold for a Hylian, I believe. As far as I can tell, they're in no immediate danger.
Could one of the guards carry this person into the carriage? Oh, and if you could fetch some sort of blanket or overcoat from my trunk, I'd be most grateful. It's better to be safe than sorry. Not that green one. Maybe the knitted coat I got from Rivali. The brown one, just there.
There we are. You're inside now. I'm sure that's much more comfortable than the side of the road. I'm afraid us Sora are cold-blooded, so I won't be able to contribute much with warming you up. Once we get to the castle, though, I'm sure we can see to it that you get a nice hot bath. I wonder how you even ended up passed out there.
How are they? Well, I'm sure the coachmen won't be too happy once they see all this mud on the velvet seats, but it can't be helped. Let's continue to the castle.
Thank you, Zelda. I think it would have weighed on my conscience to leave them there.
I feel the same. There's no need to thank me. I'm just glad we have someone here with your healing abilities. Would you put this coat around them? It should help to warm them up.
Right. There we go. Much more cozy. As far as I can tell, they don't have any external wounds. Perhaps they passed out from lack of food or sleep on their travels. I'm afraid Hylian illnesses aren't my speciality.
Well, that's understandable. No need to worry. We'll have them looked over by the family doctor once we arrive. I just hope my father doesn't find out. He's always been overprotective. I'm not sure if he'd approve of us picking up a stranger.
Both myself and the guards are perfectly capable of protecting you, Princess. And it's not like anyone could do much harm in this state regardless.
I suppose you're right. Not that it would make any difference to him.
My father is the same. You'll always be his baby girl. But we mustn't let them stop us from doing what's right.
You're much more resolute than I am, Mipha. I have to say, I'm surprised. You seem so quiet, and yet you have a strong sense of justice. I admire that.
You flatter me. But I've seen your dedication to awakening the goddess's power. Only a few days ago you ventured to the Spring of Power to offer your prayers. And many Zora dare not even go near Death Mountain. Yet you've been on diplomatic visits with the Goro near the summit. You're brave and passionate. I know you'll make a fine leader one day.
Thank you.
Of course. Well, we have a few hours yet. Would you mind if I continued my sewing project?
By all means.
I'll admit, I've never been the best seamstress, but I think the time and love you put into it is more important than making every detail perfect. Don't you think?
I've heard about these garments in my lessons about your culture. Aren't they a wedding gift of some sort?
Well, yes.
Did you have somebody specific in mind? The design doesn't seem like it would fit Azora. Perhaps a Hylian?
No, I mean this is just... Let's not discuss it.
No need to tell me anything if you don't want to, sweet one. Gosh, if only Zora could blush. I think you'd somehow turn even redder than you are now. Oh, I think they're waking up. Hello there. Can you hear us?
It's okay. Calm down. You're in safe hands. We found you passed out at the side of the road. What happened?
Akala to Gerudo Town. It's a very long journey. No wonder you collapsed.
Not to mention you aren't dressed for the desert at all. Oh, just the thought of that unbearable heat makes my skin feel dried out. Why would you want to go there? Oh, I suppose finding a wife would be reasonably easy in Gerudo. If you could get in, that is.
Well, at least the castle isn't too far off your path. I do insist that we get you examined by a doctor, and provide you with clothes more suited to your journey for that matter. You are under the care of the royal family of Hyrule now. It's our responsibility that you reach your destination safely.
Do you mind me asking how you felt before you collapsed? If you have any wounds, I'd be happy to heal them. It's a gift of mine, you see. Your arm and back. Well, give me a second.
I have to admit, it makes me jealous to see your powers come so naturally to you.
As they will to you, in time. If you'd like, I could accompany you on your next trip. I'm not sure if I'd be of much help, but perhaps I could offer a little advice. Or companionship at least.
I like that.
There we are. Much better, I hope. How are you feeling? It may be a while before we arrive, so let me know if there's anything we can do for you. We have food and water too, should you need it. Well, if you're tired, it's no problem. We'll be right here if you need anything.
I think some sleep would do us all some good after our travels. My father complains about long journeys, but I find the rock of the carriage lulls me to sleep in no time. Once we arrive, I'll be arranging a room for you to rest in for a few days, before you continue to Gerudo Town.
I'm sure there are a few Gerudo guards working at the castle should you need to know anything. I wonder if Urbosa is visiting.
She's often busy, but perhaps we could speak with her about you.
I know we've just met, but would you mind if I slept on your shoulder? I get such terrible neck pain when I sleep in carriages.
Sleep well then. I'm sure they'll wake us when we get close to the castle.